Hi, it's me again. How's everybody's Monday? All right, so what I wanted to touch on today was rest and recovery. Also, with a side note of overcoming fear. A lot of you know that, several years ago, I broke my back severely in a motorcycle accident. Long story short, I have made more than a full recovery and have had very too little, if any, roadblocks or pain or hiccups or anything along the way that would normally keep someone down. In saying that, it was taking the time to rest and recover like I should. I didn't take as long as they thought I should, but I took a month off. I say that to say a couple of months ago, I was training really intensely, doing legs pretty hardcore, and I either strained my groin really bad or created a hernia. I'm still not sure. I'm leading towards the groin because of the tightness in the area still. It's no longer lower abdominal pain like it used to be. But I say that to say that I took a couple of months off from doing legs completely. Luckily, genetically, I can build leg muscle pretty quickly, so I knew that they would come back pretty quick. But in saying that, today was my first leg workout in a couple of months, and it went awesome. I was so happy. I didn't do anything crazy heavy. I did probably 40% less max overall than I normally would, 30% less, but really good, solid, quality workout. And I was very pleased and had zero pain. Zero. Felt amazing. So I say that to say, with the back injury, what happens with a lot of people is they take time off to rest, but then they end up resting too long, and you can atrophy the muscle. You get lazy, you get unmotivated. Well, I think I rested the leg a little too long because I did get kind of lazy and I was like, oh, I don't want to do leg day. I say that to say that if there's something that's been holding you back and you've been resting a little too long, don't be afraid to jump back in there and try it. See how things feel. You never know. It could have an amazing leg workout. I was a little afraid today was not going to go as well as it did, and I was pleasantly surprised. And there's a phrase that I use constantly that is, there's times you may dread it, but you'll never regret it. And I say that also to lead into fear. It's scary to jump back in and do stuff like that sometimes. Tracy, for example. You guys, anybody that follows Tracy knows, the girl works hard. But I don't know why, but for some reason in her mind, she is terrified of doing squats. I think she's watched too many gym fail videos, and of people, the bar too high up on their neck and falling on their face or passing out or whatever. These are typically people trying to do it for the gram and going too heavy, too inexperienced, too high up on the neck, shit form. You've seen the videos. But, if you have the mentality of, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, you ain't going to do it. I was afraid to squat some of the weight that I'm not going to mention the weights that I squatted on here at one point, because my mother will lose her mind. But I did it. I was afraid, but man, I did it, and it felt amazing. You can apply that to a lot of different aspects of life, be it business or a relationship or, a decision for your family, or just as basic as bodybuilding. If up here you're thinking, I can't, well, you're absolutely right. You can't. Tracy is strong, a lot stronger than she thinks she is, but without me pushing her, she would not push as hard as she can. If you don't have a good support system around you, odds are it's going to be more difficult for you to overcome that on your own if you're that type of person. I'm rambling now. Just wanted to let everybody know rest and recovery is great. Had a great leg workout after taking a couple months off. Don't let your fears control you. Take the leap. You never know what might happen. Peace.